How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Borderlands The Handsome Collection, and in today's episode, we're about to meet Tiny Tina, but before we do, let's use the shotgun for today's episode. Yeah, it's a talking shotgun. We helped a robot last episode, and we turned him into a shotgun, and now he talks. It's a talking shotgun. Isn't that funny? I think it's pretty cool. Okay, now there's this area here in Thunder Express. A lot of people usually skip it. I usually do too, but like since I'm doing a let's play, I figured I would show you. It's a bunch of like crates here. It's kind of like a little secret area. Most people just run to Tina when they get here, right? There's this entire like little hidden area. There's like a secret here. Yeah, clearly haven't been there on my last playthrough. Yeah, this ain't gonna get fucking annoying, I'm sure. And now that I've disabled that, over this direction there's a gate, which was blocked off with like an electric barrier. But now it's disabled and we can actually get inside. And that's gonna be a worthless price at the end because, well... What the fuck? I don't expect any guns I find at this point to be any good. Maybe when we get to the DLCs, enemies are gonna be on my level and it's actually gonna get harder, but by that point I'll have some OP weapons. And Jesus Christ, this area having an echo effect?
Whoa!
Fucking annoying. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I mean, Jacob's assault rifle is pretty nice, but... Whatevs, this entire area is kinda hidden and... Most people just skip it when they go through this place. So yeah, I was talking about a lot of video game stuff. I talked about all the games I bought recently. I talked about the game, there's a state of play coming out later today. Talked about my misadventures with Liberty City Stories and how I'm kind of glad the Let's Play's over. And you know what I decided? I wasn't sure, like, how should I treat games that I have on an emulator? And you know what I thought? Okay, like I'm gonna keep the save file because it is nice to have. It's not 100% save file, but I'm like 90-something% done. Same with Vice City Stories. I have all the collectibles, all the vigilante missions finished, all the paramedic missions finished. I wouldn't really want to get rid of that save file. I spent a lot of time on it. So I decided that, okay, the save files doesn't weigh a lot, so I'm just gonna keep it on my Steam Deck. But the games themselves, I'm gonna instead just transfer the, the ROMs onto my PC, and I'm just gonna keep them there. And if I don't know, ever get the feeling that I would love to replay Vice City Stories or something. See how nice it is having a high magazine Hyperion shotgun? It's awesome. There's nothing to shoot at, bro. And I have a little companion in the form of my fucking gun, which is hilarious. He talks even when I aim. Wow. And yeah, and another thing is that there was a tech demo for Unreal Engine 5 recently. There was like a trailer, they showed off a bunch of games like Death Stranding 2. And some other shit. I don't know why they didn't shoved off Borderlands 4. That's another Unreal Engine 5 game. But the most important one they showed off was Witcher 4. It had an extensive tech demo. I want to highlight that. It's a tech demo, not a gameplay trailer like some people have been claiming it is. So just because they showed it off and the world feels super alive, it's and it's kind of mimicking how it would look if it was a gameplay trailer where, you have Ciri, the main character, kind of positioned in such a way where she looks like someone's controlling her, but it's a predetermined it's basically an animation. It's a tech demo. It's supposedly running on PS5, like a normal standard PS5. But I don't know, man. CD Projekt Red have betrayed its customers' trust one time with the release of Cyberpunk, which I kind of forgave them for because they actually went out of their way to fix that game, and now it goes as being a really fucking good game, Cyberpunk. I have to replay it at some point. Maybe even do another Let's Play of it. Except like a fixed one this time. Maybe before a new Cyberpunk game comes out. Cyberpunk 2, as it's now being known as. It used to be known as Project Orion, or something like that. Cyberpunk Orion. But now it's straight up just labeled as Cyberpunk 2. So yeah, it's clearly a prequel, taking place in the year 2.
Rowan told me you were coming. I still owe him for all that butt crap with General Rancid. So
General Rancid? Who's that?
Child's play. Let me introduce you to my...
God bless this house, my AK protects it.
Over here. Run, 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 run.
Very nice. Anyway, and yeah, I hate that some people trying to push that narrative that this is totally gameplay trailer and it's gonna be exactly how it looks. And no, it's fucking a tech demo. God damn it. What does it say? Evil bastard that killed my parents. Sir Reginald von Barfley. Lady Tina of... Fucking hell, I can't see what it says. It's too wavy. Blow up your face chime. Princess Fluffy Butt. Okay, what am I fucking doing? I wasn't really paying attention. I'm still doing Mighty Morphin. Fucking can't forget about that. It's just that Mordecai, that fucking idiot, is keep shooting all the VAR kids. That I'm supposed to morph into tougher VAR kids. But he's keep shooting at them. Quit that shit, Mordecai. Yeah, and you know what? This year I plan to do a Witcher 3 Let's Play if it works out. I don't know if it will work out, to be honest with you, but if it does, it would be nice, and I will totally make a Let's Play of Witcher 3 in between like Grand Theft Auto Let's Plays. Okay, maybe these guys will be willing to morph for me. Varkits make a very... Whoa. Oh, there we go. Make a very... No, stop shooting it, you fucking idiot. Shoot these guys. Oh, there we go.
Stop. You're done.
It just deleted that motherfucker. There's a train riding around. Make sure not to get fucking hit by it. It does not stop once someone gets on the track. And you know what? Here's another, like, entire area. As you can see, I haven't even explored it at all. What's this? A fast travel station? I had no idea that this area even has a secondary fast travel station, because there's just like never a reason to visit it. No side quest ever takes place here. There's a farm here. But what's the point of this fucking farm? Just to fight bar kids? Now I've seen... I know that in the game there's a hidden boss fight. But the way to trigger this boss fight is rather difficult, because what you have to do is get a Varkit to level up. And I think you have to do it like 10 times in a row, which is difficult to do. Maybe not 10. But then it appears as a super badass variant of itself. But they barely ever want to fucking level up anyway, and fucking Mordecai's not helping my fucking... Not helping me with this fucking task, but I keep killing them before I can even do anything about them, so... Yeah, if you kill a Varkit, and, I mean, damage a Varkit, and then it runs away from you and encases itself in a cocoon, then it goes and becomes an adult Varkit. If you let that happen again, then it becomes a badass Varkit. And if you let that happen again, which I honestly, I don't think I've ever managed to do that, then it becomes a super badass. And then I think it becomes another variant of a badass. And then at the very end, actually I don't know how many phases it has to go through, but it's pretty hard to spawn that motherfucker. And then it becomes like a unique boss fight with a huge health bar on top of the screen. And I never once actually managed to do that. Look, there's like a secret here. Oh, there's like a hatch. It's like a house. We gotta fucking figure this shit out. Fucking buzzards, really? There's like a... This... Oh my god, why are there buzzards outside of the playable area? Where did these guys came from? What the fuck? Help me with these buzzards, Mordecai. Thanks. Thanks, homie. You're always the best. Look at this. Hunter Express is hiding so many secrets. Have any of you ever been to the farmhouse? It's crazy that this location even exists. I think the buzzard pilots actually jumped out and now Mordecai is shooting at them. There's a switch box. You can shoot it as well. That's an alternative to turning it off. Inborn Outlaw, quite a rare enemy, because they only appear if you manage to... I think they only appear if a buzzard is damaged enough and crashes on its own. So if you blow up a buzzard before it has a chance to do that, these guys will not appear. Thank God I noticed iridium. I wonder how much iridium I've left behind in this playthrough already, just because I didn't notice it. And look, over there, I never been in the basement of this area. Holy shit. It's like a whole new experience for me, my God. It's an entire hidden area here, and there's a fucking fast travel point here. I can actually use it to travel.
Haven't found anything good?
I imagine this was done specifically for people who want to spawn that giant Varkid that I mentioned. So they put a fast travel point here for people who, well, just simply don't feel like running all the way here. Yeah, so I plan on actually playing through Witcher 3 this year. So, you know, I'm planning to finish Yakuza 5 and then maybe even manage to start playing and finish Demon's Souls. I hope I will pull that off. And if I don't, I mean, the best scenario right now is that I manage to pull that off. If I don't, that would suck. And then after Demon's Souls, I don't want to record Yakuza 6. I want to take a break from Yakuza. Okay, we can go with the main quest now.
Good decision.
Oh jeez. And then after that, I want to play Liberty City Stories, I think. The Let's Play I finished yesterday. That one I reacted from far away. Even blew up this little thing. Interesting, this area. I never really been here before. See, I talked about this at the beginning of this Let's Play. Just how many areas there are in Borderlands 2 that don't really serve any purpose. Oh man. If you follow the train tracks, actually, you should be able to get a hidden chest. Watch out, because if you go a little bit too far, like this direction, the game will warn you, and then these really powerful turrets will try to fuck you up. So try not to get shot by them, that would be nice. That would be preferable, but if you go all the way around here, ignore the warning and just kind of run along this wall. There's a red chest, and it might just come in handy for your first playthrough if you're ever planning to play this game. Look, I got a bunch of pistols.
Beautiful.
Nice, not bad. Is it beautiful? Let me fucking judge myself. It's a Hyperion pistol. Yeah, it's actually pretty decent. I mean, not a big fan of Hyperion pistols, honestly. But this one has a pretty high mag, some decent damage on it, so not bad. Not a fan of its paint job being green and yellow. When you have a white rarity Hyperion gun, like all white rarity guns are just kind of ugly and like gray looking. Then if you have green rarity Hyperion guns, Juggernaut. See, this gun is actually on the level that I should be. So using it, I'm not deleting enemies like I'm doing that with my other weapons. had to go here anyway, so it's all fine. Get a missile.
She's my main squeeze. Always got a gut.
That Mighty Morphin XP farm I came up with sounds actually pretty decent, but can't do it anymore because I just finished Mighty Morphin. Where is he? Is he the radio? Oh, there he is. Nice one, boss. Grabbed him, blew him up. Thanks, gone. Man, this guy's fucking annoying. Let's try out this other shotgun. Now this one consumes 2 ammo per shot and doesn't fucking speak to me. Oh, nice. There's also this thing. Beware, you're dead. Apparently it triggers like a... If you pull that thing, it triggers enemies to show up. Well, what the fuck is that? See, if it crashed on the ground, there's a chance the guys operating the buzzard would have jumped out and become airborne marauders or whatever. Yeah, so if a buzzard doesn't blow up but crashes on the ground, then it does that thing that I just said. Now this shotgun's cool. Bandit shotguns are also really good. Holy shit, the reload on this is fucking crazy. What the hell? You saw that? Fucking Jesus Christ. Is that its stat? Don't retreat, instead reload. Oh, I guess it's a unique shotgun because it has like a really fast reload time. It's a really good shotgun, so fuck yeah. Shotguns in this game are really fucking awesome weapons to use, really satisfying. Feel good to just fucking blast someone in the face with them.
Best day ever! Bring him back here and I'll use him to make some fine-ass damsels who can hijack that train for you.
Yeah, and I just talked about how Hyperion guns are really good. Yeah, I was talking about these color schemes of Hyperion guns. Can I just show you? Do I have any? Oh, there you go. So green Hyperion guns are like yellow with a white stripe, sorry. Fucking colorblind motherfucker. Then you have blue rarity, which are green with yellow stripe. Purple rarity, such as... I know it's an E-Tech, but purple rarity Hyperion guns look like this. Black with a red stripe and golden accents. And then there's a legendary Hyperion pistol. And legendaries usually just have their own color scheme. There's one legendary Hyperion pistol and it sucks ass. It's called the Logan's gun. Really not a fan of it. It's a Hyperion pistol. Basically works like any other Hyperion pistol, but it shoots explosive projectiles instead of normal bullets. So it's almost like a mix between a Torque pistol and a Hyperion pistol. But I don't know. It's not fun to use. That's something I learned to prioritize while playing video games. Playing them in a way that I enjoy, not the most optimal way, you know? That's why I fucking hate doing ultimate Bolt Hunter runs in this game, because they're just not making me enjoy them. They make me fucking regret ever starting them. And yeah, I really don't know why you can trigger like a wave or some shit. How many enemies just showed up because of what I did? Also, it's a cool thing that Mordecai has a slag sniper rifle.
Shut up! That was interesting!
Got stuck in a wall.
Explosive down!
I can't do damage to him, he's stuck. Just melt. I can shoot him in his feet. He got stuck in the wall and I couldn't do anything to him. Look, new nomads. Electric nomads. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, so Hyperion shotguns are great because they're pretty accurate for shotguns. And bandit shotguns are good because they have a high mag size and oftentimes really good damage. Dark shotguns or whatever. And who else makes shotguns? Jacob shotguns are honestly fucking garbage and I never use them. Problem with them is that they usually have a very small magazine size. If you can manage to find a Jacob shotgun that lets you shoot 3 times before having to reload, then you're fucking lucky. So, I don't know, I prioritize like magazine size when it comes to shotguns, because like reloading each time after shot is so fucking obnoxious. Stop flying around, I fucking hate buzzards. So fucking obnoxious. Where the fuck is it? Show yourself, you fucking coward. I was talking about helicopters last episode and how I would like to get a helicopter license in the future, but I looked into the prices of it, and even though it's not ridiculously expensive, it's about as expensive as I expected it to be. Still not something within my price range of something I could just invest in like it's no big deal. It is a big deal. If I were to invest in it, it would be probably with the intention of getting some kind of job related to that in the future. So if you thought this place didn't have enough enemies, you can trigger even more for some fucking reason. And you know what, now that I finished the Liberty City Stories, I'm gonna edit my Let's Play of it, I decided I gotta go back to Borderlands 3 and wrap up that Cowboy DLC, even though I wasn't really enjoying that game anymore. Mainly because I hit the level cap and there's just like... It just feels like at this point I'm playing through it just to get it over with, instead of, I don't know, actually achieving something. And once I kinda play a game, and I don't see an end goal, right? I fucking hate doing things that I just don't see the point of. You know, like, now, what's the point of me finishing Borderlands 3? Just to experience the DLCs again. But like, I've experienced them already 3 times, I remember what they're about. And it's like, I'm not gaining any more XP from it. The only things I could gain is more legendaries, but I've already got 1,000,000 of them. Like over 300 legendaries in my bank. So what's the point of me getting even more? It's just kind of pointless. Okay, all these shotguns are pretty good. That's why I wanted to show you them, because they're good. If they weren't, I wouldn't be showing you them. And I would just ignore them. I'm pretty sure I collected some unique shotguns in the past, and I just simply decided not to even bother with picking them up. And check it out, over here you have a cutesy picture of Roland and Tina. Apparently they're really close. Even though we never seen Tina in the first game, but you can see Roland's design is from the first game. Which, that's how he appeared in the pre-sequel as well, which was a nice fun little throwback.
Awesome! Just a secco. This gonna be
You will
good.
find better merchandise anywhere else.
Sold my talking shotgun buddy. I hope he lands in some good hands.
Get your butt out of my workshop, man. I got to be alone for this.
How long's this episode? 24 minutes. Guess we could enter that other location and finish around there. So I was talking about Witcher 4. I'm planning a Witcher 3 Let's Play, but you know what? One thing I gotta tell you is that, first of all, the English dub to Witcher 3, in my opinion, sucks ass. I cannot stand listening to the English voices. So, I know it might sound insane, but I plan to do my Let's Play of Witcher 3 with the Polish dub. That's right. And you might say, why the fuck am I gonna do that? Can't I just do it with the English dub? But then I thought about it and I was like, well, why the fuck is it that it's not a problem to play fucking 5 Yakuza games in the Japanese dub with English subtitles? That's not a problem all of a sudden, because those games are made by Japanese, set in Japan. they're about Japanese culture and gang shit. So it's fine them being in Japanese and no one minds that they're not translated, even though recently they have been translated more and more. But fucking... But I can't play Witcher 3 in Polish, even though it is inspired by Polish history and mythology, and it was made in Poland. So fuck it, I don't care. The English dub is infuriatingly bad. Say there was a glitch with Tina's eye. If you move, the eye kind of fails to follow you correctly, and she does this fucking thing. It's hilarious. But apparently they kept it. That Tina just has like a really messed up eye. And in Borderlands 3 she does that too, but this time I guess it's on purpose.
Got a very important tea party coming up and my date is missing and I am not...
Okay, you know what? That's all fine and everything, but... Oh, I guess we could turn in Mighty Morphin.
Stag, don't even suggest it!
His name is Sir Reginald Bonfire.
I wonder which fucking fast travel point is closer, the first one or the one at the farmhouse? I guess the one at the farmhouse is closer. Let's use it, because I never used it.
Has forbidden him from speaking.
I have 4 more minutes of this.
Into my custody.
So what should I do? Should I do the main quest? Maybe the main quest, you know? I can turn in Mighty Morphin in the next episode. Yeah, so... I plan to do my Witcher... I mean, maybe I'll do some episodes with the English dub just to show you how it sucks, and then I'll do the rest of the series in Polish. I actually beaten Borderlands 3 one time in Spanish. Why did I do that? I was playing as Salvador, and the experience of everyone, including Salvador, speaking Spanish is really fun. Well, the reason I did that was because there was like a time period back in high school where I was trying to learn Spanish on my own. I figured since Spanish it's apparently pretty similar to English, and I'm decently good at English, I would like to say. I figured maybe learning Spanish would be pretty easy. But I don't know, I did it for about a week and then I kind of lost interest. I'm doing Duolingo lessons every fucking day. Though I gotta say, I definitely take my Korean lessons rather seriously, because I have like a 600 days streak on Duolingo. So that's fucking awesome. And yeah, I gotta sign up for that fucking program to have really cheap ticket prices from this SAS airline. Never heard of it, but apparently they do have this thing where like really long distance flights are cheaper thanks to this program. And that's exactly what I need next month, a long distance flight. So, okay, next episode we're gonna go back here, do the side quest for Tina, turn in Mighty Morphin, but for now, let's go to the next game's location and let's finish the episode there.
I gotta do it remotely.
We're about to get half an hour of footage, it's perfect.
Snap, son. I hear that terrain coming. Counting down. 10, 9.
And I think I successfully talked about all the topics I wanted to tackle. Witcher, Persona, Grand Theft Auto, the state of play, the plane tickets I was talking about. But jeez, these sound effects are so loud sometimes.
One way to hijack a train. The Valkyrie's still up on that ice shelf.
Burn all the babies. Lots of Tina's dialogue. Tina was such a revolutionary character, I like to say, when this game came out, because her dialogue makes like 0 sense most of the time because it's ad-libbed, but she's supposed to be a 13-year-old quirky little girl. So it makes sense for her to make kind of next to no sense. But then Borderlands 3 just has so many characters basically try to be like Tiny Tina and fail.
The train cars. They're probably keeping the Valkyrie in the
While Tina in Borderlands 3 is actually older and much more, well, a little bit more mature. Mainly because she's just older, but like, I don't know, too many characters try to be quirky. I feel like Borderlands 3 would benefit if more characters acted fucking seriously throughout the main story. For example, that cowboy DLC, that's really an awesome DLC, and you know why? Because all of a sudden Gearbox decided that this DLC is gonna take itself seriously. No fucking place for silly jokes, except for like side quests. Side quests are still kind of silly, but not as silly as like the main story side quests. Those were even more fucking silly. But like this casino DLC had a lot of silly moments. It was like a fun DLC. Then the Tentacle DLC actually had like one quest line that was so fucking good. There's a side character in Borderlands 3 DLC called Burton Briggs, and my fucking god, he must be like one of the coolest Borderlands characters, and one of the best Borderlands characters. And he's just like a side character. You just simply do a quest line for him, and that's it. And then he just kind of sits in one place for the rest of the playthrough. And he has such a good fucking side quest. He's basically a detective that's cursed to have a really bad memory, which is ironic, because there's like a thing in the town of Curse Haven that everybody there, literally every single citizen of that town is cursed, and they're all cursed in like a different way. Someone's cursed when they cannot land on the ground, so they hover above ground all the time. One person is cursed that every time they speak they vomit, which just sounds awful. One guy was cursed that he breathes through his skin, which was a joke about Metal Gear 5 and Quiet in that game. One guy was cursed where he couldn't stop dancing, because for some reason. Another guy was cursed where the floor was lava, but like only for him, so he would keep burning his feet while standing on the ground. And it was funny. And then you had Burton Briggs, the detective, who was cursed with having bad memory, and like you slowly uncovered his past, and it was so fucking tragic, and it's such a good quest line. Jesus Christ, proving that Borderlands 3 and its writers can write really good shit. It's just they like actively chose not to with the Borderlands 3's main story, because what the fuck is happening with the sky while I spin the camera? What the fuck? The stars are moving a bit weird. Can you see that? Especially the one like above the upper part of my crosshair. Oh, because the stars in the sky are moving already on their own. It's almost like they aren't stars, but some kind of like a force field. Not to mention the repeated textures of the stars just kind of becomes really apparent. That looks weird. It looks like stardust, not stars. It's really strange. The more I look at the sky, that's probably why you shouldn't look at the sky in this game, but at enemies in front of you. So yeah, proving that the third DLC and the Burton Briggs quest line, and the second DLC also has a really good story. The DLCs to Borderlands 3 have really good fucking stories. It's just the main story of the base game that kind of sucks. But the DLCs are very fucking good. So if Borderlands 4 can manage that, yeah, I'm actually convinced that it's gonna be a good game. And they don't need to fire the writers. They just need to put their shit together and repeat what they did with the side content in Borderlands 3, and it's gonna be all fine. And I managed to rant about some useless bullshit for a while and made this episode even longer than it was meant to be. But whatever. We're gonna finish this quest next episode, turn this one in, and then do this one. And maybe do even some more stuff between episodes. I'm gonna get rid of the shotgun. Ooh, check it out. We have elemental effect chance. There we go. I need to level this up. Not very often this is gonna happen, because, like I showed you, I've already finished a lot of these, because these things transfer between characters. So, because this is like my fucking, I don't know, 20th playthrough of this game, it's kind of hard to level up the badass ranks anymore. It's a bit problematic, so yeah, the shotgun was pretty fun. Anyway, see you fellas in the next episode. Bye.